or any other punitive action is the loss or mitigation of choice, like I've talked about in my framing, right? Because you did do some wrong. So why is this true? One, we think when you're grounded, even like as a kid, when you're grounded, when you're told to go to your room, that is autonomy that was stripped from you, and this was incentive for you to be better, right? We think when you're fined, right, you lose the autonomy or the choice to use that money in some other way. You have to use it in a way that has been ascribed by the state or whatever law that was. So the reason why this is important is because it gives people this, giving people this choice violates this very principle, right? Because they were convicted of wrong and they lost their autonomy, right? So you're making them move around, that's the first thing. Secondly, you're making them own or even handle possessions, no matter how restricted you might think that they'll be, right? So them saying that these people will probably be limited still cannot stand, because you think this is true, because as a soldier, you're already moving around, you're probably traveling to many bases, and you're probably even handling like weapons and guns and bombs and that kind of thing, and that could manifest to palpable harms, because these people are not necessarily benevolent actors, and I'm going to prove that anyway. So why is this harmful? One, we think it violates a key tenet of the criminal justice system, which is retribution. Why? A victim needs to see a perpetrator pay in some form, right? They need to experience some form of pain or some form of probably hurt that because they caused other people. So even if it won't be the victim, we think the victim's family gets closure by seeing a perpetrator getting hurt. We think by you stripping away these, by you giving them the autonomy that they have so rightfully lost, you'll be violating this principle, and it will be inconsistent with even things like closure and basically people coping with what the criminal justice system provides for, right? To the second argument, and why it opens the possibility of actual palpable harm to themselves and their peers. We have proven that choice in and of itself and its affordance by people, by societal metrics, and those who have lost it is harmful, right? So what is the implication of this? One, you think you likely free a lot of malevolent actors into society, right? Even if you want to argue that there was some innocent